Hello world, this is my birthday vlog. I turned 45 on the 18th of January 2024, and this is the flyer that was made for me by my church the first time in my life, and so I was so excited. And then the Global Mental Health Care Network, of which I'm now an alumni, honorary member and mentor, they also made me another flyer, just happy birthday. These things just mean so much to me. They're priceless. I was so grateful. And then back at home, they also did a surprise breakfast. Sadly, I couldn't partake because I was, preparing spiritually for some assignment and all of that. But I was grateful. I did take some along, because I left that same morning, right, for the city of Limbe, where my assignment was. But before I left, we prayed in church. We prayed from 6 to 7 a.m. and all of that. And that was just when they were wishing me a happy birthday, and I was so grateful. So yeah, I traveled safely to this city, and I was grateful, although I was transferred from one bus to the other, which wasn't planned. Yet it wasn't a really long journey, and I had every opportunity to talk about Jesus to others and distribute some tracts. When I got to the city in the afternoon, I went with my host to the beach, because that was part of the vision that I had received, right? That we'll go to the beach, and then we are going to have a wonderful time fellowshipping there and everything. And the beach is really by the ocean. They don't live far and everything. And so it was just so awesome. Those are the kind of places where you also go to meet God, or you go to hear from Him and everything. So if I was living in that place, I'll be going there every day. Yeah, there she is, laying a place for us to sit down. We sat down for hours before we realized it was already night. We got some eggs, just not to be on a completely empty stomach. It was just a wonderful, wonderful time. Yeah, and then she just took me several pictures, when I also went to walk on the shoreline and all of those kind of things. And just, you see how it's already kind of like dark. It was almost 6 p.m. at that time. And I was so, so grateful. I think we both were. That was Thursday, right? And I was like, oh, if I even go back without coming to the beach again, I'm just so grateful. I really wanted to go to the beach and last year, but it didn't happen. And when I saw it like in November, I was like, oh, January, I'm probably going to go to the beach in Kribi or in Limbe. And so yes, with one stone the Lord shot several birds in my life over this birthday. And then this is so one sister made it for my birthday. You are more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you. Many more blessed years, sis. And this my book is actually titled Battered, Tattered but Not Shattered. So I love it. I have met the king, King Jeo. On the second day, that was Friday, he said he wanted to go to the beach. Unfortunately, I said, okay, well, if I'm home alone in the afternoon, I would like to go to the beach. So he and we both went to the beach. We took a picture or two before going. You see, as we are changing our style, the bonding was great.
The road,
and then he's taking me
I've
to
never
another
passed this
part,
one.
which
No,
I don't
yesterday
even
Mama took
know.
me there on a big road.
He was just running like I should
okay?
know the roads. I should just be following. And I was like, I need to catch up with you, young man. So confident, so full of life and love and joy. Yeah, there I am going with him. And these places which are like just close to nature, and the green and oh my God, the joy, the serenity. I can't wait to go back there. When we got there, the king just moved his clothes and went right like threw himself in there. I was like, oh, Papa, please come back home.
Hey,
I don't have this story to tell your mother.
Yes,
And I
stop there, don't
cannot
go far.
swim like that to come and look at how he's just throwing himself into the water. Oh my goodness. His mom tells me that she take him there when he was 4 months. Oh, no doubt for him, he just like, he could even go right where those big boys were. And I was like, hey, all I can do is just walk down here like this. But it's so soothing, the water, the sea water and everything. Frankly speaking, if I was living there, I would go every day. Yeah, so that is me, so rejuvenating. So it was not just about assignment, it was also about you. I was so grateful that the king, he has done his best to rub himself with mud and everything. It was just so funny. I just had to take a picture. But I was so happy, and he too was seeming so happy. I mean, oh my goodness, the Lord, you don't need money to do some of these things. I mean, how much did I spend to go there? Well, the next day, that was Saturday, I was living there, and I stopped by my cousin. We had to meet earlier, we didn't meet. And then he told me he was on his way to his farm or something. And the Lord just told me, have you ever been to that area? What are you hurrying to go and do? I said, not. So I said, okay, go with him. So that's how I ended up going with him to a place called Zibuncha. Yes, it's like in the southwest region of Cameroon, or West Coast as people will call it. I was just so excited to go with him to his big tree. That is it there, a lot has gone on, but they are kind of trying to clean it up and start all over again. I was just there looking for fruits, and I saw this purple tree, and there were two which I could cut, and I even just ate one there and then. So I was just so grateful. That's what we call organic. There they are. I brought one back to Douala, although they can't shook it up until it is soft. I'm going to use it to make some purple juice, in the evening when I come back from church today. Oh my goodness, I'm just so, so grateful. And then I just found a spoon and a knife there which I could use, to just help myself to one of the papaya. We were there for about 3 hours and we prayed and everything, and then we went back very softly, gently to the city. And I remember my cousin asking me uh, if I've ever been on that particular store line, the beach line, and I was like, no, me, I only know the farm. So he said, okay, he's going to take me to the beach line. And he said, yeah, this is that area, so he knows a people there. And so he stopped by the wayside, and I climbed on the rocks, and then he took me the pictures, and the air up there, the breeze is completely different. I mean, just want to stay up on those rocks. But I couldn't stay up on those rocks. We had to go back. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, I was so excited. And then when we got to some place where they dropped me, I had to I wasn't seeing any bus, any car, no nothing. And then this truck comes and stands there. Why are you going to Douala? So the truck carries me, and that's the first time I'm entering into that kind of a big truck. And it was an experience. I mean, I learned a lot. Today I'm going to church. We have a sister in church who does juice. I'm hoping to get a few bottles for myself. And then, yes, I remember who I am now. I'm evangelist. And my scripture is 2 Timothy 4, um, verse 2 to 5. So I have to be prepared in and out of season to preach the word for those different reasons, and to do the work of an evangelist, and to make full proof of my ministry. Yes, I'm all the more ready and grateful. Amen.